I'm live. Okay, we're on. Thank you, Jennifer. I'll take it from here. Okay, bye. Okay, guys, I'm back. Back on, Wally. Come on over. Okay, so let's resume. So sorry about that. I'm just not good at computers and technical stuff. So we were doing the footwork, right? The standing footwork. Okay, so take it from the top. We're gonna just bend 10 times. 2, down 3, exhale, plie 4, going 5, more 6 and 7. Remember to lift nice and tall. 8 and drop your shoulders down. 9. Now let's stay low on 10 this time. We're gonna lift those heels up and drop them back down for 10. Lift 2 and lower, up 3. Very good. 4. We'll do 5 more, holding that stomach tight. 6, all the way up. 7, all the way down. 8, let's go 2 more. 9, this time we'll hold your heels lifted if you can. If you can hold your balance, we're going to press all the way up and come back down, still on the toes, holding that stomach tight. 2 and down. Exhale, press 3. If you can go a little lower, go for it. 4, and we'll do 5 more. Exhale, press 6. If you reach your arms out to the sides, you can balance a little better. 7. Exhale, press 8. And we'll go 2 more. 9. Last one for 10. We'll drop those heels. Keep those heels down. And so we'll take that right leg forward, lift up as high as you can, and bring it back down 4 times. 2. And lower, keeping that hip down. 3. Did we lose much time for 15 minutes? And we'll do, actually, we'll go for 5. Other side, other leg. 5 times 1. Exhale, lift 2. Breathe in as you lower. 3. Good. 4. And we'll do 1 more for 5. Switching legs again. I'm going to go out to the right side. 5 times 1. And down. Exhale, lift 2. Release. 3. Very good. 4. And 1 more for 5. Switching of those legs, going out to the left side for 5. And 4. Lift high. 3. Very good. 2. Let's do 1 more. Let's go back to the right leg. We'll take that right arm straight to the ceiling, and I'll extend your right leg back behind you 5 times. 2. Keeping that balance. 3. Pulling your shoulders down. 4. 1 more for 5. Switching of those legs, switching of the arms. Left arm goes up. Left leg extends behind you 5 times. 2. Exhale, lift 3. And 2 more. Last, when we go back to the right leg, we'll do a full leg circle now. Keeping your balance on that left leg, we'll swing that right leg forward, take it out to the side, reach behind you, and bring it back down 5 times. 2. Lift sideways, bring it back, and down again. 3. Side, back, and 2 more in this direction. 4. Keeping perfect balance. 1 more for 5. Reach down and reverse it, going other way. Take it back first. Lift up, circle around, bringing feet together, passing through. 2. And again, 3. Let's go 2 more with that right leg on. 4. 1 more, working those upper hip muscles and switching of those legs. Left leg goes out 5 times. 1. Swing, back, together. Forward, side, back, together. 3. Balancing on that right leg. 4. And we'll go 1 more for 5 in this direction. Bring legs together. Reverse it next. Swing it back first. Lift sideways. Bring it back front. And together again. And 3. Let's go 2 more there. 4. 1 more, last one for 5. Perfect. So now we're going to take your legs nice and wide. We call it the second position. And what you want to do is make sure that your feet are turned out. We'll take a nice wide stance, wider than shoulder width apart. Arms can be at your hips. Actually, for the first part, we'll just do 10 plies where you're bending the knees all the way down. 3. We're bending your legs at the knees. 4. And we'll go 5 more, keeping your spine nice, tall, nice and long. 6, 7. Very good. 8. We'll do 2 more. Now hold it down on 10, keep it there. Maybe take those arms, interlace your fingertips, press your palms forward, and we'll lift your heels up for 10, 9, 8, shoulders down, 7, go 6, we'll do 5 more, and 4, lifting 3, go 2, keep your heels lifted, reach those arms out to the sides. Can we straighten those legs while the heels are still up, and we'll bend for 5, press tall, bend 2. If you can't balance on your toes, just drop those heels, 3, and keep that balance, 2 more, 4, let's stay low on 5, keep it here, create little pulses for 10, 9, 8, go 7, 6, do 5, 4, bounce 3, 2, 1, straighten those legs, drop those heels, and we'll bring our feet together. So we're gonna move into a leg lunge. It's a little bit of a coordination. First, we're gonna lift the right leg again. You're gonna feel the weight of that leg throw forward. You're gonna lean into that weight so you're catching yourself. Both feet are slightly turned out. You wanna bend the front leg. As you push away from the floor, you wanna lift the leg back up and bring the feet together again. So we'll do that for 5 times on the right. So it's a leg lift, a leg lunge, lift back up, and bring feet together. So it's a 4-part movement. 1, go 2, up 3, together 4, twice more, lunge, lift, together, 1 more for 5, lunge, lift, and we'll switch those legs. Left leg lifts, lunge into that left leg, press away from the floor, bring it back together again. Again, 2, lunge, lift, together, up 3, lunge, lift, together, 2 more, little coordination piece, 4, up, together, 1 more for 5, lunge, lift. We're gonna go back to the right leg, we'll go off to the side, give yourself a little bit of space, a little bit of room, we're gonna lift that right leg high, lunge into the right side, press away from the floor, bring it back down. So again, it goes 2, lunge, lift, together, up 3, lunge, push away from the floor to lift back up, and together, 2 more, 4, lunge, lift, together, 1 more for 5, lunging, lifting, and we'll switch those legs. I'm gonna step to the right, and we're gonna go to your left side next. So we're gonna lift the leg, lunge into it, lift back up, and bring it together again. 2, lunge, lift, together, up 3, lunging, lifting, together again, 4, lunge, lift, 1 more, last one for 5, lunge, lift. So now here comes the harder one. We're gonna go straight to the back with that right leg again. I like taking that right arm up, left arm out to the side. We're gonna lift that right leg behind you. You wanna lean into that right leg, bend that right leg, keep your left leg straight. You wanna push away from the floor, lifting the leg back up, and bringing feet together again. So we'll go up, lunge, lift, together, up 3, lunge, lift, keeping shoulders down at 4, lunge, lift, 1 more for 5, lunge, lift, and we'll switch those legs, taking your left arm up, right arm out to the side, lift your left leg behind you, lean into that left leg, push away from the floor, and bring your feet together again, up 2, lunging, lifting, together, and 3, lunge, lift, 2 more there, 4, lunge, lift, and 1 more, last one for 5, lunge, lift, and together. Good, that completes our footwork. So we'll have a little bit of water. I know I need some, because it was hard getting on here, but we're on now, and we'll get ready to do a little bit of core work. We'll work your abs, your sides, and your back muscles. If you need a pillow, go ahead and grab it. You can use just a small little thing. We're gonna be on the floor first. So we'll bring that pillow back behind us. We'll start with the bent leg. And actually, I'm not gonna use a pillow, so I'm just gonna put mine off to the side. But I will use a towel to catch some of my sweat. We're gonna lie back, so you're nice and flat all the way down. Let's plant your feet nice and flat on the mat. We're gonna create with a pelvic lift first. So we'll tuck your pelvis under, going into a posterior pelvic tilt.
We'll start lifting your hips off of the mat, off of the floor, aligning your shoulders, hips, and knees, and then we'll roll back down. And we'll do that again. Let's actually arch your back, tilting your pelvis forward so you can really connect with your low back muscles. Let's repeat. Close the ribs first, tuck your pelvis under next, roll your hips off the mat, squeeze your bottom at the top end, and then start initiating the roll down through the upper back, down into the mid, into the lower back. Drop your hips down, tilt your pelvis forward so you're arching your back off the table or off the floor, and we'll repeat again. Tuck the pelvis under, roll those hips off the mat, squeeze your bottom at the top end, exhale the breath, roll that spine down, drop that tailbone, arch your back, tilt your pelvis forward. We'll go 2 more. Pelvic lift moves. Breathe in as you lift up. Exhale the breath as you roll down. Tilt that pelvis forward, arching your back off, and we'll go 1 more. Last one there. Breathing in, rolling up, lifting high, squeezing at the bottom, and slowly rolling down. Once hips do drop onto the floor, we'll hug both of your knees into your chest. Just do a little rocking of those knees, side to side. Good, massaging that low back. We'll take those knees and circle them both in one direction a few times. And we'll reverse, other way, going around. 2 and 3. All right, so now we're ready for the hundreds. We're going to bring those legs into a perfect tabletop position. Right, we're going to reach those arms down to your sides. You want to lift your head up, really engage your stomach muscles, and we'll start pumping those arms up and down 100 times. You want to breathe in for 5 pumps and exhale for 5. Next, let's take those legs straight to the ceiling while still pumping those arms up and down at 20. Make sure that your back stays flat on the floor as you lower your legs to a 45-degree line while still pumping up and down at 30. And then in a parallel line, let's bend that right knee into your chest while still engaging your abs at 40. We'll take that right leg straight to the ceiling, and we're going to go 50 more. Switching of those legs, bend your left knee into your chest, lower the right leg forward and straight while still pumping up and down. We'll take that left leg straight to the ceiling at 70 so far, bending both knees into your chest again while still pumping up and down at 80. And then we'll take your legs back up to the ceiling, internally rotating at the hips at 90. Turn your legs out, lower your legs down, finish those hundreds, and we'll bend your knees into your chest. Rest your head back. We'll bring your feet down on the floor, extending both of your legs down long. We'll reach both of your arms over your head, and we'll get ready for a full roll-up. Sometimes these are hard to do. We'll start by flexing both of your feet, plugging your shoulders down away from the ears. Tuck that pelvis under. Think about pressing your low back into the floor, into the mat. As you breathe and start reaching the arms up to the ceiling, lift your head. Let's peel off the floor so we're rolling all the way up, and you're reaching far past your toes, is what I like to say. Arms should stay parallel to the floor, and then we'll start to roll back with much control, tucking up the pelvis, lengthening the spine, reaching those arms overhead. And again, let's repeat. Breathe in as you roll up, lift your head, flex forward, exhale the breath, engage the abs. Inhale, roll back, slowly does it with much control. We'll go 2 more. If you can't roll all the way up, maybe bend your legs, place your feet flat, and just reach forward so you're still strengthening those stomach muscles and rolling back. Reaching arms overhead, we'll go 2 more. Arms come up, lift your head, flex forward, exhale the breath here. Breathe and roll, reach it back. We'll do 1 more last roll up. Breathe in, take those arms up, lift your head, flex forward, exhale the breath, stretch all the way through, and we'll breathe and roll back with much control. All right, we're going to take that right leg straight to the ceiling. Let's hold it to the back of that right leg with both of your hands, and we'll simply flex and point that right foot for 5. While you're plugging those shoulders down, ankle rotations, circle the foot to the outside, and then reverse, other way. Good, so now we'll hold that right leg up in the air. Make sure that your hips are nice and square, nice and sort of anchored to the floor with your arms at your side. You do want to use your arms to help keep you stabilized. We'll create these leg circles where you're breathing in, crossing that right leg over. You want to swing it down and around for 5 full circles. round 2, and up, go 3, and lift, 2 more, 4, and up, 1 more for 5, reverse it, other direction for 5 more, 1, exhale the breath, lift 2, trying to keep those hips nice and still, 3, so you're not wobbling side to side. Let's hold that right leg up in the air on 5 with a flex, but create little pulses, tiny kicks towards yourself for 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's grab a hold of that knee, bending your leg, pull that knee in towards your chest, stretching your hip, and we'll switch those legs. With your right leg down, pull your left knee to your chest, extend your left leg to the ceiling. Let's flex and point that left foot 5 times now. So we're stretching your calves, your hamstrings, moving that ankle around. And rotations will go to the outside first for 5. And reverse it other way for 5, 4. Good, so we'll point those toes, turn that leg out just a little bit, anchor the hips down. Let's get these leg circles, breathing in, cross that leg over. So we get down and around 5 times. 1, cross circle, 2. Keeping those hips nice and still. 2 more now. Last one for 5. Reverse it, other direction, 5 times. 1. Exhale, lift, 2. All the way up, 3. 2 more now. Keeping that left leg up in the air on 5 with a flex, but create little kicks, tiny pulses towards your nose for 10, 3, 4, 5 more, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bend that leg at the knee, hold onto that leg, pull that knee towards your chest, stretching out that hip, and we'll get ready for the rolling like a ball. We'll start by hugging both of your knees into your chest, sort of like create a little bit of momentum, rocking back and forth along your spine, eventually balancing onto your 2 sits bones. We'll try to get your hands closer to your ankles, draw your heels closer to your bottom, keep those knees about shoulder width apart with a flex, but we're going to inhale, roll back to your shoulder blades, exhale the breath, balance and hold it for 5. Actually, let's do 5 rollbacks. Inhale as you roll, exhale, balance and hold it. About 3 seconds is enough. Roll back and balance. Notice how my hips are lifting off the mat as I roll my shoulders and then back up. So you're creating a little rocking chair-like movement. 1 more, roll up and hold it. Okay, so we're gonna get ready for the series of 5s. Let's pull that right knee into your chest, send your left leg forward and long. We're gonna lay flat on your back with much control. Let's take your left hand to the right knee, the right hand to the right ankle. We're gonna give that knee 2 pulls, and then we'll switch, making sure that your left hand goes to your left ankle, and we'll continue switching 10 times. 4, 5, pull. 6, head is up. 7, or resting on your pillow. 9, and 10. Pull both of your knees into your chest. This is your double leg stretch. Arms and legs extend. The arms circle, hug the knees. Breathe in as you reach. Circle the arms, hug the knees. At 3. Let's go 2 more. 4, and 1 more for 5. Into the single straight leg stretch. Let's take that right leg up to the ceiling. Your left leg goes long in a parallel line. Give it 2 little pulls, and then we'll switch for 10 more reps. 3, pull, pull. 4, and 5. Engage those abs. 6, pull. 7, and 8. Go 9, and 10. Take both legs up to the ceiling. You can either support your neck by bringing both of your hands behind your head, or take your hands under your hips to support your low back. We're going to inhale, lower your legs. Exhale the breath as we lift. Breathe in as you lower. Exhale as you lift. Down 3, and up 2 more. 4, bring it up. 1 more for 5. Into the crisscross, the final of the series of 5s. Let's bend your leg to the knees. Bring your hands behind your head. We'll take the right elbow to your left knee. Extend that right leg forward and long. Alternate and switch for 10. 3, pull. 4, 5 more. 7, 9, and 10. And we'll relax there. Catch your breath. We'll turn on over. Maybe towel yourself dry. And I'm going to face you guys actually. So we'll go on your stomach. Maybe have a little water if you need. We'll take both of your hands under your shoulders, trying to keep your legs together, feet together. As you breathe in, we'll press down, arching your back, lifting your chest, really getting that full stretch. 2, 3, And we'll exhale the breath, release, slow. We'll go again twice more. Breathing in, pressing down, arching of the back, lifting of the chest. And exhale the breath, slowly control yourself back down. We'll go one more here. Last one, breathe in, press up on 3. And exhale the breath. We'll move into a child's pose stretch. Just be careful with your knees. You can't quite bend your knees all the way. We'll just go into a nice rounded position. Otherwise, we'll sit back onto your heels. Let your back muscles breathe and stretch. While you're doing that, I'm going to move my mat a little closer towards you because I don't feel like you can see me. If I can't see myself, then maybe it's the same for you. Okay, so let's do your cat and cow stretches. Hands are under your shoulders, knees are under your hips. We'll exhale the breath, round that spine towards the ceiling, and we'll breathe in, arch it down, stick that bottom out. Let's repeat twice more. Exhale the breath, contract. Inhale, arch as you arch downward. We'll go one more here, last one. Exhale the breath as you round up. Breathe in as you arch down into a quadruped balancing act. We're going to keep your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. Let's first take that left arm forward and your right leg back. So you're balancing on the opposite arm and leg, plugging both of your shoulders down away from the ears. Let's do a lateral swing with your left arm and right leg in opposition of each other, counterbalancing each. We'll bring it back to center 5 times. Again, breathe and swing out. Exhale, bring it center. And 3. Holding your stomach muscles nice and tight. 4. You'll feel those obliques work. 1 more for 5. Bring it center. Keep it center. Hold that right arm and left leg nice and strong as you exhale the breath. Pull your left elbow into your right knee, engaging your stomach muscles. Breathe in as you reach long. And again, exhale the breath as you contract. Breathe in as you reach away. Exhale, pull 3. Inhale as we reach. Let's do 2 more there. 4. Reaching long. 1 more, last one for 5. Press and hold. Keep your balance. Little pulses towards the ceiling. At the same time, lift your arm and leg up for 10. 5 more. 6. Go 7, 8, 9, and we'll switch arm and leg. Maybe shake that right arm at the wrist, at the shoulder. And now we'll go ahead and take that right arm forward, left leg back, holding your balance on the opposite arm and leg. Let's create that lateral swing first. So we'll reach that right leg right, left arm left, sorry, right arm right, left leg left, and back center. Again, swing away and bring it front. Notice how you really have to push into the floor with your left arm. 3 to help bring that left leg out to the side. 2 more. 4. Back center. 1 more for 5. Reach and hold. Keep your balance. Let's bring that right elbow into your left knee, contracting your stomach muscles. Breathe in as you reach long 5 times. Again, exhale when you pull. Breathe in as you reach long. And 3. Let's get 2 more there. Working those obliques on 4. Inhale, reach. 1 more for 5. Reach and hold. Keep everything long, nice and long. Little pulses towards the ceiling for 10. 3, 4, 5 more. 6, shoulders down. 9 and 10. Hands and knees back down. 1 more child's pose. Sitting back onto your heels. Rounding yourself over. Good. And we'll do a little water break before the Sidekicks series. I'll bring my water a little closer. Okay. So, Sidekicks. Let's bring your towel to your upper right corner of the mat. We're going to work our thighs now. We're going to bring that right elbow into that corner, supporting your head and scooting your hips towards the back end of the mat. Bringing both of your legs slightly forward to about a 45-degree line. We're going to make sure that you're engaging the right side of your stomach. Right? You need a pillow. It's probably a good space to grab your pillow, throw it over, and then rest on your side completely like so. Or you can also rest on your arm like this. Right? So we're going to start with what's called the Tick-Tock. You want to use your left hand for balancing. Bring it right on the mat in front of you. We'll start by lifting the top leg up in a hip height position. Make sure that you're flexing your left foot and keeping your left leg nice and straight. We'll swing that left leg all the way forward, kicking twice. Swing it all the way back and pulse for 2. So we'll swing forward using your stomach muscles, swing it back. So engage your abs, pulse it 2 little times, and then bring it back, ensuring that you're engaging the abs to the front. Engage the glutes to the back. 1 more forward. Take it back, hold it back. Now hold it here for the bicycle-like move. We'll first point those toes, bend your leg at the knee behind you, swing your knee into your chest, extend your leg forward, flex your foot as you brush back 5 times, kind of going forward like a bicycle move. On 3, using those stomach muscles. 4, and 1 more. Last one for 5. Reverse that same movement. We'll swing that leg forward first, bend that leg at the knee, reach back, squeeze behind you. 2, bend, press. 3, focusing on your outer thighs, outer hips. 4, and we'll go 1 more, last one for 5. So now here come the leg circles. We're going to keep that left leg nice and straight. Swing that left leg forward, lift that leg to the ceiling, take it behind you, reach far back first, and then bring your legs together. Again, forward, up, to the back, and around. At 3, lift that leg, reach back, and together. 2 more. 4, up, back, and around. 1 more for 5. Lifting, and I will reverse that same leg circle. Swing that left leg back first. Lifting up, circle all the way around, and again, on 2. Lift high and circle. 3, up and around. 2 more. 4, reach. 1 more in this direction for 5. Good. Those are tough. We're going to bring those legs together for the passes, développés. A pretty tough one. We're going to start by turning your top leg out first. Keep using that left hand for balance. We're going to bend that left leg at the knee, kind of drawing a line. Pull your knee into your shoulder. Extend your leg high. Flex your foot. And then lower the leg. Point those toes, draw the knee towards your shoulder, extend your leg, flex and pull. Up on 3, lift and lower. A little more fluidity there. 4, we'll go 1 more for 5. Reverse that same movement. Swing that leg high, bend that leg at the knee, point those toes, reach down, lift high, bend leg, and reach. 3, bend, point, reach. 2 more. 4, and we'll do 1 more, last one for 5. We'll finish with 5 basic leg lifts. Let's point those toes lifting up, flexing as we lower 5 times. 2, and down, up 3, keeping that leg turned out. 4, let's go 1 more for 5, and we'll give ourselves a quad stretch with that left arm, holding onto your left ankle, pressing that left heel into your glutes, and resting your head, resting your neck, tucking your pelvis under, holding your core nice and tight. We're going to turn that left leg out again. We'll bring focus on the inner thigh of your left leg. So we're going to hold underneath that left ankle, the right leg. We're going to place your left foot on the floor, align that right leg with the rest of your body, and we'll start by lifting that bottom leg up towards the ceiling for 10 reps. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now keep that leg up as high as you can and create little circles in the air for 5. Holding your stomach tight and reversing other way for 5. Very nice, very good. And we'll rest. We'll bend both of your legs at the knees, moving into the clam exercises. So we'll rest your head, the neck. We'll first stack the knees, stack your feet. We'll exhale, lift the top knee. Inhale as you lower, 5 times. 2. Exhale, lift 3. We'll go 2 more there, 4. After this one, we'll do a leg extension, kind of like a clam kick, up and back down. So lift and extend, lower and release. Up 3. We'll go 2 more there, working the outer hip for those glutes. Now keep that left leg up in the air on 5. Create little circles in the air for 5, 4, 3, 2, and reverse other way for 5. 4 small little circles, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Ow, that was good. We'll do a little figure four, stretch for it. So if you bring your pillow to the center, lay on your back. We'll cross that left ankle over the right knee, bringing both of your hands on the outside of your right thigh, and we'll pull that right knee towards your chest, stretching out that left glute. If that's tough to do, maybe just rest that right foot down and bring your left knee towards your chest. It's going to give you the same kind of stretch. So breathe deeply, stretch fully, and we'll get ready to do the same thing on the other side. I've got to face you guys, so I'm going to flip my pillow on this end now to do my right leg next. All right, so make sure that you're got plenty of space behind you, around you, and we'll do the same thing on this right side. So we'll start by bringing your left elbow to the back corner, scooting your hips towards the back end, bringing both of your legs to the 45-degree line, top leg lifts in the hip height position for the Tick-Tocks. Use that right hand for balance, or you can also bring that right hand behind your head. Let's swing that right leg forward, kicking twice, swing it back and pulse it for 2. Forward, kick, kick, and back. Making sure that your hips are nice and still. Let's go a couple more there. And back, one more, forward. Take it back, hold it back for the bicycle move. Bend that leg at the knee, bring your knee to your chest, extend your leg forward, and brush back 5 times. That's 2. Keeping your core nice and tight. On 3. Let's do 2 more there. 4. And 1 more for 5. Legs come together, reverse it, swing it forward, bend leg, reach back behind you, and again, on 2. Perfect. Work those abs and glutes. 3. Let's do 2 more there. 4. And we'll go 1 more for 5. Here come the leg circles. After your 5th rep, we'll keep that right leg straight, swing that right leg forward, lift that leg up, circle all the way around, all the way back first, and then together. Swing it forward, lift up, take it back, and together. On 3, lift and circle. 2 more. 4, up and around. 1 more for 5. Legs do come together first, then we'll reverse. Swing it back first, lifting up, circle around, and together. Again, 2, lift and circle, swing back. 3, let's go 2 more there. 4, and 1 more for 5. Let's go into your passe développé. So we're going to turn that leg out as much as you can. Point those right toes. Let's bend that right leg at the knee. Point that knee to the ceiling. Pull the knee to your chest. Extend your leg. Flex your foot as you lower. 5 times 2. Up and down. Passe, développé, and lower. Couple more reps there. Lift. Down. 1 more for 5. Up. Reverse that same movement. Now lift that leg. Bend at the knee. Reach down. Again. 2. Then reach. Lift. 3. Let's get 2 more. Stacking your hips. Stacking your shoulders. 1 more for 5. The basic leg lift 5 times. Let's go straight up and straight down for 5. Point toes. Flex foot. 3. Down. 2 more. 4. 1 more. Last one for 5. And we'll move into that quad stretch where you're grabbing a hold of that right ankle with your right hand, bringing that foot behind you, tucking your pelvis under, holding your core tight, stretching those quads, and we'll work on your bottom leg, inner thigh next. So we're going to keep that right leg bend. We're going to reach under the ankle with your right hand, place that right foot on the floor, align your left leg with the rest of your body, and we'll start by lifting that left leg up for 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep that bottom leg lifted and create little circles in the air for 5. And reverse it other way for 5. Moving into the clam exercises. We'll bend both of your legs at the knees. Feel free to grab your pillow, rest the head down, and we'll exhale the breath. Open up the top knee. Inhale as you lower 5 times 2. Heels stay together. 3. Let's go 2 more there. 4. One more, last one for 5, into the leg extension. So we're gonna lift first, extend that leg, bring it back and down, clam, kick, back, return, at 3, up, back, 2 more, 4, lift, down, 1 more, let's keep that leg up, this time on 5, hold it there, create little circles in the air for 5, 4, 3, small little circles, reverse it other way for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Give that hip a little slap for circulation. That should have burned. It did for me. We're gonna lay on your back for the figure 4 stretch. We'll cross that right ankle over your left knee, reaching through the window of your legs with your right hand. Pull your left knee in towards your chest, stretching that right hip, that right glute. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Maybe rest that left foot down. Pull that right knee closer to your chest so you can really get that full stretch. And I know how much you guys love teasers, so we're going to do a few of them today. I like getting rid of my pillow for this one. We're going to start with bent legs on the mat, on the floor, right? We'll reach both of your arms over your head. We'll start by keeping your knees together and extending your left leg forward and long. The closer the right heel to your bottom, the harder the exercise, the further away, the lighter, the easier it becomes. So choose a happy medium. We'll then start by lifting the arms up first, lifting your head, try to roll up off the floor, reaching for those left toes. We're going to twist our body to the left side, bring it back front, take the arms up high, and then we'll slowly roll down. If you can't quite get up all the way, we'll just come halfway up again here too. Twist left, bring it back center, arms up, and roll down. Let's do one more here. Arms up, lift your head, flex forward, hit that half teaser, twist left, bring it front, arms up, then roll, and we'll switch those legs. Left leg down, right leg up. Let's come back up. 3 more teasers on this side, flexing forward, twisting right, bring it center, take the arms up, then slowly roll down. Let's go again twice more. The modified version is here. Twist right, back front, arms up, and roll. 1 more. Full range of motion, twist, center, arms up, and then roll. And we'll do 3 more teasers, full teasers, extending both of your legs long, reaching both of your arms over your head. Let's first lift those arms up to the ceiling, lift your head, press your low back into the floor, pop your legs off the floor, come up into that V seated position, take the arms up, and then slowly roll flat, resting legs, arms down, and again, twice more. Breathe and lift. If you can't get quite up, let's just do the modified version to here. Arms up, and then roll. 1 more. Last one, we'll add a little variation. Arms up first, lift your head, pop your legs off the floor, come up into that V seated position. While in place, let's create some arm circles for 3 each direction. And reverse it the other way for 3, 2, keep those arms up, and slowly roll flat with much control. And teasers are done. Let's do 1 more Cobra. You can turn over, belly down. I'll face away from you this time. So belly down, legs together, hands under your shoulders. Breathe in, press down, arch the back. This time you're going to turn your head to the right, turn your head to the left, back to front. Exhale the breath, and again, same thing. Breathe in, press up. This time we'll lift your chin a little higher, and exhale the breath into a child's pose stretch. We'll sit back onto your heels, stretching out those low back muscles, breathing. Well, I check the time, and it's 5 to 5. I know we start a little later, but we should probably end at 5. So Let's come back up and we'll do a little stretching, right? So what we'll do is we'll sit up nice and tall first. Try to stack your shoulders exactly over the hips. If you can't do that, maybe bend your legs at the knees a tiny bit more. We're going to bring our left leg under your right, and then we're going to cross that right leg over to the left thigh. Take the left arm around the right knee and twist your body to the right side. So we're stretching those right hip muscles, and we're lifting nice and tall. Even turning your head to the right kind of helps to get a full spinal twist. We'll take a deep breath there. Exhale the breath, relax, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. We'll bring the right leg under your left first. With the bent leg, we'll cross the left foot over the right at the thigh. Take that right arm around your left knee, pull your left knee towards your chest, but also sit into that left hip and turn to your left side as much as you can. Breathing, holding, stretching there. 2 breaths in 3. Good, we'll move into a butterfly stretch next. We're gonna roll up nice and tall. Let's bring the soles of the feet together like this, right? And we'll try to pull them in a little closer towards your body. And then we'll try to grab a hold of the feet and pull yourself forward. If you can't quite do that, maybe bring your hands behind you and push yourself forward this way. Otherwise, we'll try to rest your head low. Breathe into those groins. We'll try to press those knees down towards the floor while you lift up nice and tall. Good, we'll finish with a saw stretch. Lastly, we're gonna take those legs nice and wide as you can. Sort of like pull yourself in towards your feet while the feet go out wider, like so. I'm gonna scoot back so you can see me. And then we'll try to lift up nice and tall through the core, reach those arms out to the sides. We're gonna twist our body to the left side first. That right arm swings towards that right foot. That left arm supports you behind you. And we'll try to press your nose into that left knee. So you're rounding yourself over. You're breathing into those hamstrings. Stretching there, 2, 3. We'll roll up nice and tall. Am I going too fast? We'll twist the body right. Reach over. Support with your right arm and bring your left hand to the right shin. Propelling yourself forward into the stretch. Second time should be a little easier. So we'll roll up tall again, and we'll twist the body left, reaching over. Bring yourself up, and twist right, and reach over, and lift up. And we'll actually do one more thing. We'll finish with the mermaid on the floor, on the mat. It's a little different than on the reformer. What you want to do is stag both of your legs to the left side, kind of what we do there. And for this one, we're going to reach those arms out to the sides. We'll finish here, I promise. We'll bring that right hand to the floor. We'll take that left arm over your head. Rest that right elbow on the floor. Reach through that left arm, lifting the rib cage towards the ceiling. From there, we're going to do a little turning down. Depending on your flexibility, you might be able to bring that left hand down the floor completely. If you can't, simply just reach for the floor. We'll try to square the shoulders off as much as you can. And then see if you can bring both elbows down on the mat. Resting your head as low as you can. Maybe flaring those elbows out so you can get your whole back muscles to stretch out. Once we've had a good 2-3 breaths there, we'll start lifting your head up. Think of walking your hands into your body, sort of lifting up through the rib cage. It's almost like a spiraling stretch up through the spine. And we'll come back to undo. We'll bring the right hand back to the center as you were. Rest that right elbow down. Reach that left arm over your head. Lift up tall. Press into the floor. Let's grab a hold of the left ankle with your left hand, taking that right arm straight up to the ceiling. So you're reaching up and through. And now we'll turn to your left, twisting that spine, sitting into that left hip, resting yourself over that left hip, stretching the upper back muscles on that right side especially. And we'll get ready to switch. We'll stag both of your legs to the right, sitting on that left hip. We'll first reach those arms out to the sides. Let's tip on over to the left hand, rest that left elbow down, reach that right arm over your head. Lift the rib cage towards the ceiling, and then we'll turn to your left, bringing both hands on the floor, if possible, both elbows down. Rest your head as low as you can, sending breath into the right side of the back. Taking a few breaths to cool down. And you can start walking those hands in towards your body. We'll try to square those shoulders off that side wall, lifting up nice and tall, maybe turning head to the left. And we'll undo that same stretch. So we're going to bring your left hand back to the center of the mat. We'll drop that left elbow down, reach that right arm over your head. Let's lift up nice and tall. Grab a hold of the right ankle with your right hand this time. Lift your left arm straight to the ceiling. You try to lift your left side of the rib cage away from the hip bone. And then we'll turn towards the right, grabbing a hold of the right shin with both of your hands, sitting into that right hip. Tuck that pelvis under. Rest your chin at your chest. Breathe into the upper back on that left side. Take one more breath. And we'll roll up nice and tall. We'll crisscross your legs into a nice lotus position. We'll rest your hands on your knees here. We'll just do a little neck stretch to finish. We're going to bring the right ear towards that right shoulder, opening up the left side of the neck. And bring your left ear towards your left shoulder, opening up that right side. We'll do a little neck roll. Bring your head center. Right ear goes to the right. Drop your chin to your chest. Roll your head to the left. 2 more times. Neck roll from right to left. And we'll do one more over. Let's reverse while still staying tall. Left ear towards left shoulder. Chin to chest. Roll around. And again, 2. And we'll do one more for 3. We're lifting up nice and tall. We'll finish with some shoulder rolls to the back. Great big circles. And reverse them forward for 3. Okay, and that's gonna do it. You guys are done. Thank you so much for coming to my living room. I miss you all. I can't wait to see you. So I'll see you again, hopefully. We'll do maybe a couple more sessions before we get back to the studio. Until then, have a good one. Mwah. Bye.